We received a text from our girlfriend with very urgent news. So we headed home, and boys, some of you guessed what this was, and yes, man, we are having another kid, and it is a boy. If you guys didn't already know, we have a son who, well, let's just say we don't get to see very much because our ex-girlfriend kind of just hides him from us, and he actually plays for PSG. But now with our current girlfriend, we're having a kid, and it's awesome. I'm really looking forward to one day where maybe he could join me on the football pitch playing professional football. Of course, that would be way later on in this series, but hey, you never know, it could happen. And we talk a lot about what my new series is going to be when FIFA 19 rolls around. That could end up being it. Let me know, guys. I'm gonna be making a video with my FIFA 19 series. That one should be coming up soon, so I'm open to suggestions. If you guys all right now down below in the comments want to go ahead and put your series suggestions for FIFA 19, you guys can let me know that kind of player name, the nationality, team you think we should start on, storyline suggestions for next year's My Player. FIFA 19 coming very soon, man. Looking forward to it. But let's get into some football when we're back in the Champions League. Real Madrid against Napoli right here. This one should be a very exciting game. Quarterfinals. We've made it this far in the Champions League, and this one promises to be a very exciting game, man. We're playing in the Champions League this year for the first time in our career. Will we be able to win it during our first ever run? Some other teams remaining. We got Man United, Juventus, Bayern Munich, Barcelona, Chelsea, and then Bayer Leverkusen. Boys, a lot of strong teams remain, and if we end up beating Napoli in this quarterfinal matchup, we could easily end up matching up against like a Juventus or Barcelona, and wouldn't that be something, man? Crazy. We'll see, though. We got to win these two games first. Leg number one is going to be at home here in Madrid. And look who's starting to net, man. It's Lucas Lorenzo. We're looking to keep a clean sheet during this game. Leave a like, guys, if you are hyped for another episode of this series. I'm trying to grind out as many episodes of this series, kind of till the end of FIFA 18. And next season might be our last season simply because we run out of time. And I have a really exciting storyline that's going to be coming up for once the season ends. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to sharing that with you guys. You just got to keep watching the series and following along. And you guys, yeah, we'll eventually know once the season comes to an end. But we're looking probably at around like 8 or 9 more episodes left in this season, simply because there's 3 competitions remaining. We got the Champions League, we got La Liga, and then we have the Copa de España, the Copa del Rey. That is going to be, again, coming up soon. We're in the semifinals for that, but we win a penalty right here early in the game. 35th minute, Kurzawa, the French fullback, who I guess now plays for Napoli, takes down Gareth Bale. And Gareth Bale is going to be set up to the spot, man. Check out this penalty. What a freaking goal it was. It's going to be 1-0 in the 36th minute. This was just an incredible strike from the penalty spot. And wait, that's not Gareth Bale. It's Isco, man. Okay, all the players just look the same from like the angle that we get here in the goalkeeper career mode. It's really hard to tell who scores all the goals. But hey, Isco puts this one in, the Spanish man himself. What a friggin' pen, slotting it in the side netting. Goalkeeper was realistically never gonna save that shot right there, and it gives us the 1-0 lead. Moving on, though, as this half is coming to an end, we slip up, make a mistake, but luckily the player right here for Napoli was going to be offside, so it's going to remain a 1-0. And again, we kind of catch a little break right here because, well, you saw that goalkeeping from Lorenzo. Not good at all, man. That was, yeah, it was definitely going to be an equalizing goal had it counted. But again, offside is the call. That really saved us, and what also was going to save us is this double save from Lorenzo to end the half off. So 45 minutes down, man. We have a 1-0 lead, and we really can't let Napoli get that one crucial away goal, because that would really hurt us going in to the second leg. If we can keep this thing 1-0, maybe make it to 2-0, that would be the dream start in game number 1, leg number 1 of this quarterfinal matchup. Napoli on the attack in the second half, in another huge double save from Lorenzo right there. We actually unlock an accomplishment, and with that, our rating is now going to go up to a 91 overall. How crazy is that, man? We are getting so close to like the mid 90s 90s. Once we hit like 93, 94, we are just going to be most likely the highest rated keeper in the game. Wow, crazy. Only after a few seasons, we've almost made it that far. As I'm talking though, Tony Cruz is going to put in this goal that makes it 2-0. That's what I should say, man. And with that, we are going to end up winning this game. There you have it, folks. Leg number 1. Real Madrid look promising, and we're poised to win this competition, man. I think it's one that we realistically have a shot of winning. The only thing that's going to stand in our way is those huge clubs like United, Juventus, Barcelona, Chelsea. If we draw Bayer Leverkusen in the next round, not saying they're not a huge club, but it's one that would be a great matchup in the quarterfinals. We'll see, though. We still got one leg to play, but this one is a win. I decided to walk to training here, boys. Not drive, but, it was a nice day outside. And as I'm walking, scrolling through Twitter, and it's crazy. I'm so loved here in Madrid, but by a lot of other teams around the league, people don't seem to like me, I guess simply because I'm so good. And I'm not just kind of bragging about myself, but honestly, we are one of the best keepers in the world. 91 overall. I think at this point in the career mode, the only players that can consider themselves better than me, I want to say De Gea is probably higher rated. Neuer, not sure. He might be starting to decrease. So if it's not Neuer or De Gea, we might be the highest rated keeper in the world. If you guys want to see the ratings of those keepers, maybe in the next episode, let me know and I can show them to you guys, and we can truly find out who the best goalkeeper in the world is. And with that being said, let's get into the next game. It's going to be a La Liga matchup. Real Sociedad is the team we find ourselves being matched up against, and they're number 3 in the league. And look at this, man. For the first time in a while, we can say we are top of the table. Barcelona has moved into 2nd. Real Sociedad moved down to 3rd. This is crazy. We're 1st in the league. We're poised to make a run at potentially winning the treble. All 3 competitions here could be ours by the end of the season. We've won the treble in the Connor Wilson career mode this year, so let's see. Maybe we can do it here in the Lucas Lorenzo series as well. A lot of games left to play, though. Let's get into this one. We're fast-forwarding to the 41st minute, where Rulli is actually going to come up with a nice save right here. We are going to get another look at it, and yeah, that was off his chest and out of play. That couldn't have felt good, but that was kind of all the action that took place in this first half. A little bit of a boring matchup, I would say, to start things out. Asensio not really doing much. He is one of our better players, high rated at least. He doesn't score too many goals, but this dude's a beast, man. Upper 80 rated player. We need more action out of him this season if we want to have a chance at winning these big trophies. More shots from us here in the second half, and Real Sociedad would have their chances as well. Look at this one right here, the curl on that, but it's hit straight at Lorenzo. So we're into the 80th minute. No goals scored as of yet, and we're making huge saves, keeping us in this game. If we lose this one, we're probably going to drop out of the top spot in La Liga. We can't let that happen. We need a big goal here to end this game. 90th minute. Another chance for Real Sociedad, and yet another big save from Lorenzo. I think this was yet another double save. Yeah, it was. That second shot hit off like Lorenzo's shoulder. This game, though, unfortunately, is going to end in a 0-0 draw. So with that, we might find ourselves being knocked out of that first place spot in La Liga, which is very disappointing. But against a team as good as Real Sociedad this year, it's not the worst thing to get a draw in this one. Asensio not really doing much, and the whole team, honestly, not doing much at all. 0-0 in this one. We got to settle for 1 point. Game over.
Ever. How couldn't you like me?
I swear, baby. I swear.
What? Oh, fuck!
You a lesson or two? Dumbass. Let me show you. Hey, we got beat. You're a towering dickwad.
No way.
Yeah, you gonna get it. Screw you.
Wow.
You might be wondering what's going on. We got in a little bit of a fight with someone who, let's just say, isn't a fan of Real Madrid, and this fight didn't end up well for Lucas Lorenzo. Find out his fate in the next episode of the Goalkeeper Career Mode.